Hello, folks, and welcome to episode 8 of The Andrew Walker Show. Of course, I'm your host, Andrew Walker. And today we have 3 guests with us. We have a lawyer, Mr. Percival Constitution. Is that correct?
Yeah, Andrew, when you called me, I thought you wanted to discuss, this. What is this?
This is my talk show I've been doing for like almost 2 years now. I thought I told you.
No.
No?
No.
All right, well, we'll get back to that in a second. Our second guest is Miss Luna, our musician of the night.
Hi.
How was your New Year?
It was good. It was actually really good. Yeah, stayed home and decorated.
I stayed home. I did not decorate. Yeah. Made my basement even like more junky.
Really?
Putting all my Christmas crap away.
Yeah.
And our third guest, but closest to me, first time on the show, Mr. Josh Taube. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Not as well as your basement, though.
Oh, ouch.
I'll
sorry.
help. You come over on Saturday and help me out.
Okay.
Yeah, excellent. All right, folks, so like I said earlier, this is episode 8. We have a great show for you tonight. A little bit later, Luna's going to sing 3 songs. And then you can go on her YouTube and put some comments, a couple thumbs up, likes, whatever. But let's talk to Mr. Josh Taube first. Josh, I met you like almost a year ago at the Royal Star Mixer.
Yes.
At that bar in Royal Oak. I forgot what it was called. 5th Avenue or 4th Avenue?
Oh, yeah, 5th Avenue. Yep. The
I
fifth
walk
one.
in, I see you and your buddy, what was his name, Mylan?
Mylan. Mm-hmm.
And you guys are sort of like a couple carnival barkers. Hey, everybody, come here, come here, come here.
It's true.
And you had this setup, and you had like a little fuzzy dice. And can you explain what that was about?
Well, at first it was a kink, but then we decided to make it
talk
into
slower.
Okay. Well, then we decided to make it a game. So yeah, we myself and Eric Steele, a friend of mine, we started this. Well, he started this festival called Horror Film Roulette.
Ooh.
And
I've heard of
essentially,
it, probably through your Facebook. But
you probably have, yeah. And so it was a film festival, well, it still is a film festival, where filmmakers would essentially spin a wheel, and whatever genre it landed on, they'd have 2 weeks to make a short horror film, like a 5-minute film.
Nice.
And so what we ended up doing is we've had that festival running for a decade, and so we noticed that a lot of the horror films had comedy elements in them, and it was kind of taking away from the horror. And so I ended up going with an idea to have a festival strictly for comedy. And so that's where the Comedy Roll came to life.
So, and you tried to make the horror roulette be more straight horror rather than a comedy horror.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you're going there and you're trying to essentially be scared, right? And yet all they're doing is cracking knock-knock jokes and puns and all of that. And so now it kind of like invalidates the festival a little bit, So
Sure.
You want to go with something a little funnier. And I think that's the thing, is comedy's a little bit more accessible to people. Not everybody loves horror films.
Right.
And so that's why we decided, let's go and let's try, comedy. So we went with the Comedy Roll, which kind of borrows the same element as Horror Film Roulette, but instead of a wheel, you can probably guess, dice.
Dice.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's really cool.
And so, and essentially you'll get your comedy genre, and then you'd have 4 weeks to make that 5-minute short film.
I remember that one was slapstick. What were some of the other subgenres?
Yeah. So we have slapstick, dark.
Luna likes slapstick.
But hey, I mean, that's got a catchy tune to it. I don't know.
Yeah, dark.
Yeah. So slapstick, dark, spoof.
Surreal, maybe?
Absurdist.
Absurdist, okay.
So close, yeah.
Synonym.
Yeah. And then we had our Joker genre, which essentially that was kind of the wild card. So every year the audience gets to vote on that additional genre.
That's cool.
So the first year was buddy film.
Yeah, okay. Like
Yeah.
buddy cop, like Lethal Weapon or
Tommy Boy, like
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber, exactly.
Yeah.
Two funny actors, you got a buddy film.
Yes.
So-
yes. Those seem like those would be a little easier to do than maybe an absurdist.
Right.
Got to put a little more.
Well, with
thought into
absurdist, I mean,
I
what's
don't know. Like
what's
buddy system might be really scary.
yeah,
The
and,
night of the buddies,
and that's the thing with the absurdist genre. You think of it like Rick and Morty, where just everything is kind of like absurd, right?
And also, you can throw in some layers, some meta layers.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous stuff. Like our
satire.
winner. Yeah. Our winner was an absurdist film. So from last year, it was called Jack, and it was about a guy who.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
remember.
Yeah, and obviously he's trying to do his little ritual, and things just constantly are interrupting. Baseballs are or golf balls are being thrown through the window. Jehovah's Witness is knocking on the door. Like all these different things are coming and going and all that stuff. So it's just. It was absurd the entire time, but it works so well for the comedy, and I think that's what's great about comedy in that form is that it can be ridiculous and the audience buys into the fact that it's ridiculous.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yes. So Luna, you have a couple songs you're going to sing for us a little later on. One of them is called Ice Cream. What's the story behind that?
Oh my gosh. So it's basically like a breakup song, but it's also kind of like, the metaphor I use is like I'm melting through your hands like ice cream, because it's like you had something so sweet and great and now it's gone and it's just melting through your hands because it's slipping away.
It's not written about a good humor bar.
No,
in
not
July?
really.
No?
I would have wrote that one.
All right.
That
no,
we
it's
could make an
good.
absurdist short film about that.
There you
I
go.
know.
About
Hey, there we
melting
go.
ice cream.
Yeah.
I like that.
And who helped you produce that?
Oh, Tommy Poppy. So
Tommy
he helped
Poppy.
me. Yeah, it's my boy. He's awesome. So he does a lot of great, awesome music. I mean, he's just all over. It's great. It's great. Because I work with a lot of different producers. I work with DSYG. I work with Tommy Poppy. I work with Aztec. I work with Danny S.
Drake?
I've worked. I wish.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, maybe not so much. I mean, he's kind of somebody I'm like, I don't know. Maybe not.
What was that song they wrote about him? Not Like Us? Was that Kendrick Lamar?
I'm not sure. I
one of
didn't
those
actually
rappers.
get into that whole dispute.
Camera woman Latoya gives me a thumbs up. That is Kendrick Lamar. Thank you, Latoya. We'll put you as the thumbs up lady in the end credits, okay? Mr. Constitution. Now, I told you that I wanted to see you to go over my little legal matter, but did I
Yeah.
forget to tell you you were going to be on my talk show?
Yeah, Mr. Walker, I'm very confused about what's happening right now.
Well, you're on a talk show, like I just
I
said.
can see
I
that.
laid a little bit of track there for you. But is this about the oink oink situation?
And the snip snip situation too.
Two separate incidents, folks. I didn't.
He's
Snip,
really
snip.
in over
I'm
his
interested
head.
in that. What's
Yeah.
a snip, snip, y'all?
All right, tell
I
everybody.
mean, these are very private matters, Mr. Walker.
Hey, I'm a very public guy, so you go ahead. Tell them about the oink oink situation.
Okay.
So anyway, I had this female pig called Porcahontas. Anyway,
So, if allegedly, I need to preface this, all alleged
right.
accusations that have no real proof behind them. Mr. Walker let out a female pig in Metro Detroit, and that pig had no nose ring in it. And as many people should be aware in the state of Michigan, a pig without a nose ring cannot run loose throughout the streets of Detroit. Anywhere else is perfectly fine, but you picked the worst place. Side note, allegedly, if you had done it, where did you get the pig?
I got it at my former grandpa's. He's passed his farm in Georgia, and I drove her up here. I was at the last home game of the Tigers, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to tailgate a little bit. I'm going to bring Porcahontas with me. So we were out in that parking lot next to Comerica Park, partying, had a couple drinks. Porcahontas said she wanted to do a line of Coke, so I'm like, hey, go ahead. Some Pocahontas for Porcahontas. Why not?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to edit that out in post-production.
I'm going to write that down.
Right. So she got loose, and then this cop came up to me, and he said, hey, you got to go get your pig. She doesn't have a nose ring, so it's illegal for her to be loose in the city. If she had a nose ring, she could be loose. And I said, that sounds ridiculous. And he said, what'd you say to me, punk? And then he arrested me, and I spent the night in jail.
Now, at the time of the incident, were you aware of the law prohibiting this action?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think anybody, out of 10 million people in the state of Michigan, do you think anybody would know that law?
Yes.
Yes. Besides a police officer.
And a lawyer.
And a lawyer. No, of course I didn't know that. I wouldn't have done it. I'm not living my life every day to get arrested, you know.
So we'll talk about the snip incident now, Mr. Walker.
Okay.
And I don't mean to incriminate you, but we need to...
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But we should cover our bases here.
Sure.
It is a very well commonly known law that you can't remove that very specific tag off of a mattress.
I know.
You can edit that part out, right? That just
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
that incriminated you. We can't have that.
Right.
Um,
So I know, like, I'm facing 10 to 15 years for each offense. So that's, if my math is correct, 20 to 30 years.
yes, and
I'll
they
get out
have
at minimum when I'm 60.
they have unfortunately also talked about the death sentence too.
When did Michigan reinstate the death penalty?
This is a very special case.
This
Mr.
just
Walker.
happened.
there.
Trump signed like 800 executive orders. That must have been in there bringing
You
the
need to
death
understand this is a
penalty.
very special case. Neither two actions have been committed on the same day. This is a special case, and police even have your photograph.
Oh no.
I have it
Oh,
here.
no.
I have it here with me.
Oh no.
Oh,
Police got this. I should.
Hold on. Show it to Luna first so I can gauge her reaction, like how good or bad it is.
I should preface. It's not a photograph. It was a portrait done by their portrait
Oh
person.
no. Do you think I want to see it, Luna?
I don't think you want to see it.
No?
Yeah,
I
it's
think you
pretty
need to
bad.
see this,
It's
Mr. Walker.
pretty
Oh.
I think you need to see this.
Yikes.
Josh, you're the tiebreaker. What do you think?
I think he needs to see it.
I mean, I think it's spot on. So
Should I show it to the cameras first and then?
Yes.
I mean, obviously.
Show it to one of the middle cameras there, camera 2.
I mean, this is clear as day. This is.
Absolutely.
I wonder if our
They really
director,
got you.
Joey, could zoom in. Oh, look at that.
I mean, they really got you here, Mr. Walker.
Oh, that's camera woman Sue zooming in.
I'm unsure if the cameras can very clearly
can't-
depict this.
It
No.
can't
There
pick up.
goes. Wow.
Oh, a little bit.
We
Oh,
can see
no,
it.
that's me. Oh,
Yeah,
my gosh. I have like 5 strands of hair. Is that accurate?
that's-
You said it was accurate,
That's
Josh.
6, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
6.
know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yes, this is unfortunately they do have a accurate sketch of you.
Are
and
my
look at the
pupils that
smile.
small?
you haven't. It looks like you haven't slept in days,
Oh, man.
or you've been doing something else, which I'm not going to say because that also could incriminate you for
Yeah.
something else. And ugh.
I'm already
Yeah.
looking at it a lot of time.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah,
don't
this
want
is
that.
this is not good. How would you? How do you want to proceed with this?
I'll ask you in a minute. We need to get back to our other guests. Josh, I'm looking up your top 10 movies of 2024 from Facebook, and I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah.
I see you're a big horror guy, just like myself.
I know.
What
the
was your-
irony.
What was your opinion of It's What's Inside? Because I love that movie. It was
yeah.
it was pretty unique.
So, you know, I was not expecting to like the film, to be honest with you.
But based on what? Just
The trailer, really.
oh, okay. I didn't
well,
even watch the trailer. I just put it
So
on.
that's the thing. I watched maybe 10 seconds of the trailer,
Yeah.
and then I watched it off of Netflix's like little, you know how they'll like just automatically start playing.
yeah.
That was about all I saw, and I'm like, okay, whatever. It looks like that one kid from Santa Clarita Diet, but it wasn't, and it ended up being somebody else.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was somebody else.
Crap.
But no, I think what was the standout for it was just the editing in general. I mean, that kind of how they described the story of what's his name, Forbes. Forbes' whole story in the very beginning with the really cool edit, you know. And
Yeah.
it looks like stop motion, how they're kind of walking through all of that.
Yeah,
But no, I think conceptually, without spoiling anything, obviously, it's kind of a new irrational fear, I would say.
Ooh.
Because imagine being in that situation.
Yeah.
You know.
And everyone's minds get swapped kind of because of this device.
Okay, so we're just gonna say, yeah.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
basically, there's a device that is able to swap minds with anybody who's connected with it. So it's sort of just if there's like 9 people.
Yeah, these
those
people are at a party.
So they're like
in a house.
connecting each other, like
It's hard to explain, but
is it
basically just think-
telepathically or something? I haven't
they're
seen it, so
think of it like if their souls were swapped, like a Freaky Friday, but for
so
like
he
9
would be
people.
like in me and
Yeah.
I would be in you.
Exactly,
Oh,
and then I
wow,
would be in
okay.
him, he'd be in me, or etc.
And you
That's
said this
so
left you with
crazy.
emotional trauma?
enough for me to get a
you
lawyer.
Can sue for that.
Yeah,
You know,
I may have to hire you for it.
I'll give you my card after whatever's done going on here.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you have to hear the fears first, I guess, or the emotional damage that I've suffered.
Sounds like it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
I saw this in the theater with my buddy Robert, if he's watching. Strange Darling.
Yes.
Wow, super low budget, but
Right.
super well made.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a fan of the non-linear storytelling because it shows like chapter 6 first or chapter 3 first. And then it kind of goes through, and I was not expecting the twist in that movie, but see it. I highly recommend Strange Darling.
Yeah, it's definitely one I would go into blind
What is it
for
about?
sure. Essentially, I mean, how it starts, we'll just go with that because we don't want to go much further.
Yeah, don't listen to, don't read anything about it. Go in blind because you want to be surprised in this movie.
But it
Ooh,
basically
sounds
starts kind of in the middle of the film, and it's with this woman running away from a guy with a shotgun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
And it's just this crazy chase happening right off the bat. But
slow motion. To start it off.
yeah,
That
it's
was
very
really
like
cool.
she's just,
That sounds like aggravated assault.
she was aggravated.
You could contact a lot of people in this movie to
I'll have to
make a lot of money.
I'll have to
too.
jot some names down after.
Sounds like you have a lot of business just from the show alone.
Yes, yes.
You'd be surprised.
I am.
I'm a really good lawyer.
Luna, you're going to do another song called, what's it called? Come On, Baby? Is that correct?
Yeah, come on, baby.
Let's talk about that one a little bit.
Oh man, it was a fun one. Basically, with that song, I came up with DSYG. I wrote because I write a lot of my music, and so it was really cool because I was getting the idea of looking at the Rolling 20s because I always loved that type of sound, and jazz, but one of the ones that really impacted me in my life when I was younger was Color Purple. And when that one part in the movie where she was singing and she was like singing that one part that was like, sister, you got me going crazy, sister. I love that. And I was like, oh my God. And I was infatuated with that. So I was like, I want to do a song that's like that because nobody really does music in that kind of style as much as I've seen like throughout the years. So I'm like, let's try something different. Let's go with the flapper days. Let's go with it and have fun.
Now, Percy, if you were alive in the 1920s, do you think you could argue the course in front of the Supreme Court to allow the sale and consumption of alcohol? Because it was illegal at that time.
Yeah.
Now I'm a good lawyer. I'll start calling you Andrew. I feel like we've known each
As
other
opposed
for the
to
last... Mr. Walker.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I feel like we've known each other for the last 30 minutes. It's starting to become personal, and especially with this case here.
Sure.
I'm a really good lawyer, Andrew. I don't know. I mean, they had some good things going. I mean, also had a lot of backfires. You know, people were rowdy.
People were making their own
That too.
out of their own stills and getting lead poisoning and dying.
Oh, wow.
That was.
Yeah.
There was almost a coup. A lot of people don't know about that one.
I'd like to. Maybe on my next episode, I'll have to dive deep into that because that sounds really interesting.
Maybe. I mean, not so much a
Was
coup.
it like a January 6th type coup attempt or something different?
Closer to that. I wouldn't say coup as much as it is a not even an uprising, more of a just outrage. It was definitely an outrage. There was almost some violent action.
Okay.
There was a little bit, but I mean, I could argue both sides. I mean, it really depends on which side had paid me more. Not to say I'm bought, but if
I was gonna say
if
that-
I can see,
I don't know if I'm.
if I can see an argument going for both sides, it's really, I mean, whichever one is gonna, I guess, win, per se.
You want to be on a winning team, right?
Which is why I have not felt confident taking your case.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. You're making me depressed. Now,
That was not the goal.
this question is for all three of you or anyone. Do you ever hear the stories how during the Prohibition in the 20s, people would take small boats across from Windsor to Detroit and run liquor that way? When the cops would find them, they would purposely sink those boats. So now there's really a bunch of like little wooden boats in the bottom of the Detroit River from rum runners.
They could have sued
wow.
for that. That's
I was-
destruction
that's what
of
I was
property.
hoping.
Kind of like that underground city they found under there too. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, sure. And there's salt mines underneath the city too. I mean, all sorts of cool stuff.
Could sue for everything. That's
Yeah.
not safe.
This is an urban legend, but right where the Rouge River runs into the Detroit River, there's a little man-made island called Zug Island. It's got like, I think it's got like a steel factory on it or something, but there's an urban legend that there's a secret prison underneath that island. And of course, it's not
wow.
true, but I always thought that was really interesting.
I mean, are you sure it's not true, though? I mean, I don't know. I like
well,
conspiracies.
who knows?
I, don't
I know
It
a
might
guy
be
who's a
real.
detective. He could look into that.
Yeah, sure.
I doubt he will, but he could.
Now back to Josh. Another movie that I just recently saw, like 2 weeks ago. It's not as good as the first one, in my opinion, but Smile 2.
Okay.
Oh, I want to see that one.
Did you see the first one?
I've seen the first one.
I
That's
really liked it.
creepy. Yeah.
And I really like Smile 2. I like the central character. She's a pop star, played by, what's her name, Naomi Scott.
Watts. Or no, not Watts.
Naomi Scott.
Scott,
You
yeah,
got
yep.
David Lynch on the brain with Naomi
know.
Watts, huh?
I do. Rest in peace.
Yeah. And I really did like, up until the end, where I'm not going to say,
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil
It's not
anything,
like you're going to spoil it right now.
but you know, it's a little over the top.
You think
but,
so?
Oh, wow. I really got to see it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the main character is a singer, so you definitely have to.
I got to check.
How scary would it be if Smile happened to Luna?
Oh, no. Let's not even put that in the universe.
You're
Absolutely
going to be thinking
not.
about that till you fall asleep.
Nope, absolutely not. I rebuke that in the name of
And
Jesus.
then you could call him to be your lawyer if you're
I'm
still alive.
Okay, I'm not going to take that one. I
But
saw
you got to be careful, though, because if I start smiling like this,
I
mean,
remember,
it might be a problem.
I remember the trailer for the first movie. I'm a grown man, Andrew. I had nightmares for a while. I almost sued for emotional damages after watching the trailer for the first one.
Wow.
I heard they were making a second. I almost sued again. I regret that choice of not suing. Maybe I could have stopped this.
Now, did you get to see Nosferatu Christmas Day like myself?
I didn't see it on Christmas Day, but I saw it a few days after Christmas Day.
Now, the two friends that I saw with, and I know this is a critique or whatever of Robert Eggers' movies, but they said it was kind of slow. And they said they thought there was going to be more action and a bigger climax. Now,
Okay.
the only other of his movies I've seen was The Witch, which
The Vivitch.
yeah, there's two V's,
Yeah.
The Vivitch.
The Vivitch.
Now, I thought it was really good, but the whole time I'm like, when are we going to get going?
Right.
You know? And I usually like a slow burn. Like, you've seen Midsummer?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's a slow burn,
It's a good slow burn.
but it kept my attention, whereas The Witch, I don't know.
I'm with you. I actually like Midsummer much more than I like The Vivitch. So for me, I'm with you. But I think that's the thing, right? It's how things start to unfold.
Right.
And,
The atmosphere is a big part of
yeah.
these movies by Robert Eggers. I haven't seen it, but I've heard the same about The Lighthouse.
Okay, I have seen that.
Is it like a similar?
It's kind of slow paced too.
That's what I heard, and not a whole lot happens. It's just kind of.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing. They were definitely going for something a little more, artsy or auteur.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's cool that they do stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you're going to have it's going to be just for a niche audience, which is fine.
Yes.
But,
Yes. That's a good way of putting it. Niche.
Yeah.
I think the only other feature he's done is The Northman. Have you seen that?
That one's probably my favorite of his work.
Because it's Vikings, right?
Vikings, yep. Mm-hmm.
Valhalla.
Yeah.
Yes, it has that.
So I'd imagine there'd be more action.
Oh, definitely.
I need to
Great
watch that.
climax. Actually, that one I think anybody could watch and really enjoy. So, but it is kind of slow burn in its own way, but the action picks up a lot quicker.
Did you hear what Robert Eggers is doing next?
It's
a remake.
Okay.
And this is
Remake.
out of left field. Oh, the name is escaping me. Labyrinth.
Oh.
No. Are you serious?
Now,
Oh my God, I love the Labyrinth. I don't want them to mess it up.
well, that's the thing. This
hope they
this
don't.
dude is a great
He's
director.
really great, yeah.
Now, is he going to have the Muppets? Is he going to have the the songs.
Right? Yeah.
Who's going to play David Bowie's
character? That's like,
Holographic Bowie.
I love that. Your eyes could be so
A lot of people
cruel.
are suing
I love it.
for holographic versions of themselves and AI recreations recently.
Yeah, this is true.
Did they ever do a Michael Jackson holographic on stage? Not in person, but in stage. Or on stage.
I think they did, yeah.
They did,
they did
actually,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Interesting.
Hi. Hello.
Where am I?
Do you see an exit? Say, I don't know. I don't know.
What are you doing to me?
Can you lift your arms up? Lift your arms up.
Oh, Ty. What are you doing? Let me out of here. Let me out.
Do this. Do this, and maybe a bus will come to save you.
Let me out of here.
Uh-oh. No bus came to save you.
Please, no.
This is Mr. Puffy. Can you say hi, Mr. Puffy?
Hi, Mr. Puffy.
These are baby's fingers. These are baby's toes. And this is baby's shoulder blade, where Puffy's hammer blows. Can you say mama? Mama. Can you say mama's name?
Mommy! Mommy!
Mama.
Mommy!
Can you say mama's
Here,
name?
please. Hey! Help! Help! Help!
We're screaming.
Help.
We're screaming.
Please.
We're screaming. Screaming.
Mommy!
We're screaming.
Mommy!
We're screaming. We're screaming.
Mommy!
Stop. Should we do more? Should we do more?
No more. Just let me leave. I won't tell anybody. I promise. Promise.
Mr. Puffy has a knife. Should we put it in?
Please, no. Please.
Put it in.
No,
Put
no,
it in.
No.
Put it
No. No.
in. All done.
Luna, now you're going to be performing a third song later on. We have "Come On Baby," "Ice Cream." What's the name of the third song?
Flashing lights.
Flashing Lights.
Yeah.
And was that with DSYG also?
No,
or-
that is actually with Tommy Poppy.
So you have two with Tommy Poppy they're going to do. Okay. How did you meet Tommy Poppy? And is that his real last name? Is that his real name?
No, that's a name, but he goes by. But I met him actually through a group of great people and good friends of mine. We do a lot of shows, so a lot of people that we network with or converse with, we end up meeting everybody. And I met him actually through another friend, through Danny S. and Victorino, which you call Victor. And he's an amazing artist
his
as
real
well.
name?
That's his real name, I believe. And he's
Whoa.
a really, really great artist as well. I mean, I work with a bunch of great artists. They all have their different ways of doing things, and they're all different in their own personal way, but we all like kind of meet up a lot. So when we do these shows or we do auditions or something like that, we all meet up and it's just like, oh, this is such and such, and this is such and such, oh, this is Luna. And then that's how I met him. And then like right when I met him, I was like, he's like, hey, we should work on something. I'm like, yeah, I'm down, let's go. And I'm a person that I love working with people that want to work with me or that have a passion for music, because it's like you never know what you're going to get out of that. Because I write a lot of my music, so I get inspired of their stories and my stories, and sometimes when you collaborate, it just comes out phenomenal.
Yes, that's the best way to do something. Same with making movies, I'm sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Very collaborative.
That's actually really cool. I
Now-
wish I could do something like that.
Now, where did you go to law school, Mr. Constitution?
Um,
Oh wait, hold on. Is that your real last name, or did they shorten it when your grandparents came through Ellis Island?
Did they shorten it
Yeah.
to Constitution?
Or did they lengthen it at Ellis Island?
So this is an interesting story.
Yeah.
And my true last name, the last name of my grandparents when they came was Con Man. but they had believed that it was too on the nose and too sort of defamation of our character.
Okay.
So when they pronounced it Constitution. Heavy accent. I did not get the accent in the family.
Where are they originally from? What country?
Poland.
Oh.
It was
Poland.
Just a quick sidebar. Did you see A Real Pain?
No, I have not.
You know what I'm talking about? Jesse
Yes,
Eisenberg
yes,
and Kieran
that's
Culkin.
on my
I watched
list.
that like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. Jesse Eisenberg wrote and directed it and stars in it.
No way.
It's about those two are cousins, Kieran Culkin and Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
They traveled to Poland to visit their recently deceased grandma's, her hometown. And, of course, it's got the backdrop of the Holocaust because she was in a death camp, but she survived. It's a good, and I love these type of movies, like a road trip movie.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah. Your road movie, yep.
yeah. But along the way is like, you know, where you discover the characters and they discover things. My favorite type of movie, kind of like a Wizard of Oz, right?
Of course.
I love those type of movies.
I love Wizard
Anyway.
of Oz, especially the new one.
Only had a
Yes.
budget.
That one's so good.
Only had a budget of like $3 million, but it is phenomenal. Kieran Culkin won Best Supporting at the Golden Globes, and I'm sure when they announce Oscar nominations soon, he should get one. But anyway, back to law school, buddy. Where'd you go to law school?
So I'm not sure I should disclose this, but I did not attend Harvard. Usually that's...
All right, you have 9,980 other law schools you could have gone to.
Exactly, but when you hear lawyer, you think Harvard or nothing. If you didn't go to Harvard,
I do? Okay.
Yeah.
is that what you're currently thinking?
Now that you say that, yes.
Okay, well, what do you know? But, you know, when a lot of people, you don't think really good lawyer if they didn't go to Harvard.
Okay.
I went to it's this little known town right on the edge of Michigan. You might have heard of it. It's Dorr. It's very close to Grand Rapids.
Door?
Dorr. D-O-R-R. Commonly confused with D-O-O-R.
Oh.
Yes.
Door.
Well, I
Doors.
know someone who lives out there. It was an old family friend who'd immigrated long before my grandparents did, and they're a descendant of them. And I happened to be visiting, and I thought, well, one day, why don't I become a lawyer? So I enrolled. I got accepted, of course. And it was just kind of smooth sailing from there. I mean, I'm a really good lawyer, so there wasn't really much challenge in college. And
Okay.
after that, after passing law school, there wasn't much either. So, I mean, they didn't go to Harvard, but, you know, the Dorr School of Law.
Cool. It
D-O-R-R.
rolls right off the tongue. Door school.
No, it doesn't.
I
Not
was,
really.
I was being sarcastic.
Compelling story.
Wow.
Luna, before we started recording, you told me that you have some upcoming shows. Can you talk about those?
Yeah, I have one coming on February 5th.
All right.
It's going to be, I can't think of the name right now, but it's going to be around there. It's on my Instagram. You guys can all find it down there.
Is this the one in Pontiac or Detroit?
The one that's like, I think in Detroit, but the...
Or Hamtramck.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it right there. So I'm going to have it there. It's going to be good.
That city has that is Michigan's biggest city of like immigrants. Starting over 100 years ago, like a lot of Polish people came there.
Oh, wow.
So
Didn't
there's
know
still
that.
some great Polish restaurants. There's a place called the Polish Cafe. The restaurant, it's in the bottom, or I should say the basement. I guess bottom also. The basement of this, I think it's an old house, a huge old house.
That's actually kind of cool. Wow.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Polish Village is good. There's a couple Bangladeshi restaurants. There's some Yemeni restaurants. People from Yemen started these great restaurants.
I love food too. I need to try because I've been trying to find like good food places out here because low key like I love Michigan and it's great and everything, but not a lot of good food. Not
Well,
like California and LA
you gotta-
and New York.
You got to know where to look.
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's
trying to
true.
find.
Yeah.
So like when you guys give me that feedback, I'm like I'm gonna go try it. I did find a couple good places in
Olive Garden?
Detroit.
No, I'm joking.
Gas station
no.
shawarma.
There was an IHOP out in Dorr.
Yeah, you know, I
Yeah.
didn't try that IHOP. I might try that.
yeah.
That might actually be pretty good.
One more good restaurant on forgot what's the street that Planet Ann is on?
Oh man.
Kniff.
There you go.
It's on Kniff. It's a little right down the street from Planet Ant comedy place. It's called Balkan House.
Balkan House.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's like
Oh, it's Macedonian? Is that what
there's a lot of small countries that were at war with each other, like in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Serbia, Bosnia, North Macedonia, whatever it's called today. Albania. There are a lot of Albanian people here. Shout out to my friend Mashi. He's
Hey,
watching.
that's a cool name, Ashi. I like that.
Balkan House is really good. It's also in an old house
That's so cool.
on the first floor of this old
You're gonna
house.
have to give me that information.
I'll message
I
you
would definitely go
some
there.
of these places in Hamtramck.
Please
stop,
do. 'Cause I
Stop
want
by
some good
before your
foods.
show.
Yes.
And then you can shout out from the stage, "Hey, everybody, go to Balkan House."
Yeah.
They just gave me a comp dinner for me to say
Awesome.
this.
That'd be dope. I love that.
Oh yeah, so you have another show in Panic, which is a little closer up this area.
Yeah, I'll have a show coming up. I'll be performing. It's going to be on March 8th. And it's going to be about it's a great little community thing that we're doing for women's business and women's awareness and things like that. It's just going to be really, really good. I'm excited about it. They're going to have vendors, they're going to have artists, they're going to have a model show, they're going to have everything. It's just going to be all in one at the 46
Gallery 46.
Yeah, Gallery 46.
And that's March
8th.
Okay. Awesome.
I'll also be posting that. I do post it all on my Instagram so people can, and Facebook, so people can go and check it out so they kind of get it,
And what's your Instagram handle? I know what it is, but tell our folks out there.
It's Luna Music 1. So it's IMLUNA Music and then the number 1. Because a lot of people put IAM. It's not IAM, it's IM.
Luna 1.
Luna Music 1.
Luna
yeah.
Music 1.
And you also can get that on Spotify too, because I have my music on Spotify
Yeah, check
and
her
SoundCloud.
check her out. Yeah, I was going to say promote
Yeah.
your music on, find her. Yeah, it's the same
I was
name.
really excited because I finally hit like 5,000 people on my Spotify, so I got my little blue check mark, and I was like,
Oh, nice.
cool.
Awesome.
That's good.
I love it.
That's what happens when you come on the Andrew Walker Show.
Hey,
a little
you know?
little bump.
It's like,
If
job.
anybody needs a lawyer,
Yeah.
I am taking clients.
I was gonna say, Percy, where can people find you?
Around here, there, a bit of everywhere. I mean, clearly, if you would like a lawyer, I'd contact Mr. Walker. I don't know your business email or anything, but you have my contact information, and you can sort of reroute some clients to me. Sort of like a secretary, unpaid, of course. It's like an intern position.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, Josh, your buddy
Yes.
Mylan, that's helping you with.
Yeah, they are my co-host.
Yeah, co-host. I should say helping you, co-host.
Yeah.
It's an equal partnership, probably, with the Comedy Roll, right? And now let's talk about this upcoming
Yes.
thing that's coming up very soon.
Very soon.
Battle of the Mics. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So essentially, we had a headliner at our first film festival last year for the Comedy Roll, and we had such a great response from having a stand-up comedian perform before the event that we had people reaching out going, hey, how can I headline for next year, things like that.
Sure.
And I figured instead of just, picking anybody, why not have people compete for that? And so we turned it into an event, and essentially we decided, okay, you know what, let's make this a little bit bigger than just headlining a show. Let's put a cash prize into it, and then the winner of that will compete. So essentially the event is going to hold 25 comics. They're going to have 3-minute sets each, and they're going to compete for $1,000.
Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, the first place wins.
Originally,
That's awesome.
500. but
Originally 500.
you got some sponsors.
Yeah, so-
a weed company. I think.
Yes. So yeah, Grimace and another company called Hanish's.
Grimace from McDonald Land.
You'd think so.
Oh.
Spelled differently.
That borders infringement of copyright
Yeah,
laws.
copyright.
Sure, if it was spelled the same.
Now, would that be trademark or copyright? Do you know the difference?
It would definitely fall
He
under
didn't
a
go to
trademark.
Harvard, so no, he doesn't know.
Whoa. The Dorr School of Law was very advanced, and I'm a very good lawyer.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure.
would fall closer to trademark, though. We don't have the time to explain the difference.
Right. But yeah, so no, our sponsors, Grimace, which is a cannabis company, it's a brand. You can find them at Puff, Jars, House of Dank, all the big dispensaries out there. And then we have Hanish's, which is an auction house that actually is looking to buy luxury goods from people to sell on their platform. So if you
Wow.
have,
That's wow.
Is
That's
that,
amazing.
is that a local company?
yeah, it is a local company.
Nice.
They're here in
Cool.
Michigan.
Nice.
And yeah, they'll take anything from Pokemon cards to watches to, old coins, things like that.
That's
so,
really cool.
yeah, they're looking for that, but they're a pretty sizable auction house. They have really cool luxury goods.
How much do you think they would pay for a courtroom sketch?
I was just about to ask that.
I think that's
Do you think
worth,
I could get something for this? He's really not paying me enough.
Yeah, and I
Actually,
mean,
are you paying me at all?
It's pro bono work, baby. That's what you said.
Yeah, so how much can I get for this?
you could probably get, pro bono for that.
All right, okay. That might buy me a coffee.
Oh, that's
Hey,
good.
coffee's great. I love that.
Yeah,
I'm
or
all about
something.
coffee.
So last night, you and Mylan, I
Yes.
was watching live on Facebook. You guys whittled it down from, was it 71 entrants?
71 entrants, yeah.
Down to 25. And
Yeah.
the three people that I know are actually friends of the show. Last episode, we had Skippy Rose and Floyd Jones on,
Yep.
sitting where you are. That was one of the funniest episodes I've done yet. And then Brad Leonard, he was on last year with another entrant, Mr. Joseph Naaman. Joseph.
Yes.
Uncle Mafia.
I love
Mafia.
him. Uncle Mafia. He's
Now,
amazing.
I have to ask you a question. Did Mylan get his look from the Wooly Willy toy that we all had as kids? Don't worry, I'll put it up on the screen,
Oh
folks.
my gosh.
Am I right?
Oh, that's spot on.
Yeah?
That looks
yeah.
like the Operation Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with a beard.
But with a
know,
beard.
If you shaved all your hair off, I can kind of see it too.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it's
pull it
got the
off.
beard.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
if
Yeah,
you
you
went
pull it off.
bald,
Does
it
this
would
look
really-
like,
The little red
like
nose?
metal shavings, though?
I mean, you're not paying me. I don't have to be nice to you anymore. Kind of, yeah.
All right, Josh, so
Yes.
you've told us what it is.
Yes.
Now, when and where is it?
Absolutely. So it's going to be on February 16th at 7 p.m.
It's a Sunday night.
It's a Sunday night, and that is going to be at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle in Royal Oak.
Yes, the #1 stand-up place in Michigan. I've been there a couple
Yeah.
times. Cool place. They get national headlining people there often. It's a lot of fun. Come out.
Yeah.
Tickets are $25.
Tickets are $25.
I still need to get mine.
There's about 380 seats, so it'll be a pretty big
Yeah.
venue too.
It's a good sized place.
yeah.
Yeah, we sell pretty out on a lot of tickets too. We just had an art show we sold out of. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
You guys sold out?
Yeah, at that last art
The
show
one
I
you
invited
invited me to,
Yeah.
I couldn't come, but
It
Right, 'cause it was sold out.
Yeah, it was sold out.
yeah, that's the only reason I couldn't come. But no, I would like to come. Maybe to one of your upcoming shows.
Yeah, they're going to be really fun. It's going to be, and it's so many great artists you'll be seeing too as well.
And whenever we put this episode out, I'll put your guys' info out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Links are important.
Yes.
We'll find your website somewhere on
Yeah.
the web if it exists.
I will have a website made. I need more clientele, especially since you're not paying me anymore.
Anymore, I never said I was. We did a handshake.
You have misled me on
that
a
it was
lot of
pro
things.
bono.
You have misled me on a lot of things tonight, Mr. Walker.
All right, we're
Did you see why he
I'm
needs
back to
you?
calling you Miss. I'm back to calling you
just
Mr.
saying.
Walker. We're done with Andrew.
Yeah.
fine. We're going to just play a quick little game that we like to play on the show called Would You Rather. I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and you have to pick which one you would rather do, and you have to justify that.
I'm a really good lawyer. I can justify anything.
Percival Constitution, would you rather have X-ray vision or have laser vision?
Is the laser vision, can I control it, or is it like a uncontrolled, always coming out of my eyes laser vision?
You can control it like Cyclops on X-Men.
With heavy-duty glasses.
You have to wear exactly Cyclops' glasses. First, you have to find Cyclops and kill him.
Oh.
Then
Okay, so I
That's the
can't do
process.
that.
Yeah, this sounds
Is
like
the
a
X-ray
fun-
vision?
get Wolverine on your side because he's so
Well,
jealous.
no, I mean, I can't legally
because
do
of,
that.
what's her name, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
What's her name? Jean Grey.
I mean, I can't like legally do that. Ed, is the X-ray vision controllable? Is it something I can turn on and off?
No,
or-
X-ray vision that's your only vision. Like you have,
You know-
you don't have regular vision.
I
anymore.
might have to take the X-ray vision because it'll really take the humanity away from the poor innocent man I'm looking at convicting in a courtroom. Or I might not have to see your face when they convict you guilty.
I should have called Top Dog Law.
You probably should have.
Every time I turn on the radio, I hear that stupid commercial.
Hear that all the time.
Top Dog
I know,
Law.
it's like-
there's a guy like explaining the situation. You got into an accident, you come home, and your wife said, "Honey, where's my money?" Call Top Dog Law.
What kind of radio station are you listening to?
The R&B station 92.3.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that.
I gotta
do it.
I gotta get my Anita Baker and Stevie Wonder in the morning. You know?
Yeah, of course.
My local
Great
Detroiters.
artist, man. Great artist.
So we'll go with X-ray vision. Okay, Luna, would you rather have your face on the $1 bill or have your face on a $100 bill? They both have their plus and minuses, if you ask me.
I'd do a $1 bill.
That way, you'd have more exposure, and you could write right underneath your face.
And it also makes
go
me
to
number
I'm
one.
Luna Music on
go.
Instagram. It's free advertising.
Yeah.
Well, I missed what did you say?
I said, and yeah, it makes me number one.
Oh,
That's right.
you can advertise that.
Exactly.
Mr.
Ciao.
Mr. Taube. And you have to stand up to model this. Would you rather have extremely muscular arms or extremely muscular legs?
Ooh, okay.
You don't have to stand
Don't
up. It
skip
might-
leg
I
day,
mean, I can
guys.
stand
Don't
up.
skip
It
leg
might-
day.
Oh yeah,
your,
rip
leg
me
off.
off. Okay. Well, we'll do visuals like this. Like there we go.
have the muscular arms to pick up the ladies at the beach.
I mean,
Like
obviously.
Venice Beach, right? Miss California
Hey,
girl.
Venice Beach, they got a lot.
They got a lot.
They,
But
they
is
always
it-
say, don't skip leg day, y'all. Don't
Yeah,
skip leg day.
but that's the
You'll
thing,
probably
right?
look
Is it
in
going to look
proportion.
weird if I have really muscular arms and then the legs are like
Right.
little chicken legs, right?
So you have to choose either be top heavy or bottom heavy.
Would you fit in the suit with muscular arms?
Right. See, that's
You'd have
an
to give-
issue
it's
a
for
very
me.
nice
Get it
suit.
tailored or get a new one.
Yeah. No, I would have to. Ooh. Now, are the arms extremely skinny if I do legs? If I choose legs, like does one, or is it just normal, but the other is enhanced?
Do you consider your arms right now extra skinny?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
So they would be your normal arms.
Okay, normal arms, but the legs are bulked out.
Yeah.
Then that's my answer. I'm going to go with
Muscular
the
legs.
thunder thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going to go with.
All right. Mr.
thinking-
Constitution, would you rather never again play a game on your computer? Are you a gamer?
Not particularly. I usually fill my free time with clients, but
What do you do for fun? I
did.
never asked you anything about your personal life. Do you have anyone in your love life or?
He probably just reads the penal codes for fun or something like that.
unfortunately,
Hey, we got to bleep that.
Unfortunately, I do review law books for fun, but back in the day,
Yeah.
I did. Now I'm very ashamed of myself. I want to sue myself for emotional damages. I did play League of Legends. It was
Cardinalson.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it would no.
I don't know what that is.
That's actually
don't
what
either.
inspired me to become a lawyer, so I could sue and get back the time that I had wasted on that.
Is League of Legends. Is it like?
You know Diablo?
I remember when I was a kid seeing it like
a
a computer game.
Real-time
on the-
strategy type games,
Yeah.
like, where you click and you just keep clicking forever and then kill all these things and you go to the next thing, you click a million
That
times.
sounds really complicated.
Yeah.
It's also
sound like
very
much fun.
boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
not
I
my
don't think I
type of
like
game.
that.
But anyway,
I tried to sue a lot of that time back. I am a really good lawyer, though.
We've heard.
all right.
know.
So back to the question: would you rather never again play a game on your computer, or never again play a game on a console? That's stupid. What? I'm gonna give you another one.
Okay.
This might be a little more up your alley. Would you rather be a police officer or a firefighter?
Is lawyer off the table?
A lawyer,
Okay.
lawyer's completely off the table. But with one of those, you're still connected to the law.
I can still uphold the law, so I'd have to say police officer with that one. Even if I can't, protect or incriminate people in the courtroom, I can still, do my due diligence to the law.
Okay.
At least I can try.
Luna, would you rather? Oh, that was kind of depressing. Would you rather wrestle
emotional
an
damages.
alligator or wrestle a bear?
Wow. Wrestle an alligator or wrestle a bear? I would do alligator for sure. Because a bear is like, because the bear is way too big and I wouldn't be able to like overcome it. But like literally like crocodiles, you can hold them by their mouth and you can just roll with them.
I've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like their one their one like weakness. Like
Yeah,
if you
if
well
you
that and
hit,
bullets,
yeah.
but like if you hold their mouth.
Yeah, you gotta hold their mouth like into like when they calm down and stuff like that, and they can like twirl with you.
I'd have to think of
But
it.
like, do you have the muscles to hold that
I
alligator's
mean, it's a
mouth
lot more
shut?
muscle than like a bear. Bears are like big, guys. They're
Yes,
they're
yes.
bigger than I am.
Yeah.
And they run
Unless
really
it's a teddy
fast,
bear.
and they also got really long claws. I rather get like chomped than like clawed up. That sounds cool. I don't know.
All right, this will be the last one before we close up the show. But Josh, would you rather sleep in your parents' bed every night,
Awkward.
Okay.
or you're a comedy guy, so I don't know if you'd like this one either, or weep every time someone tells a joke in front of you? I mean, I know which one you'd pick, but
Wait, so I'm crying from their joke?
yeah. And you can't control it. You can't run away. You can't deflect. You can't distract.
Okay,
you
so they just have to
full-on
witness
cry.
my tears after their joke. I just have to make everyone feel bad for telling me a joke.
And they feel really bad.
Do you realize like how
I was gonna say it's gonna ruin
yeah, it
all
kinda
of your
doesn't work.
extracurricular
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. That Battle of the Mics thing that I'm promoting kind of doesn't make sense.
You'll be crying your eyes.
It'll be like,
Rylan,
the
take
next
it.
one.
Wooly Willy, you and your metal filament beard. Take it.
Metafilament beard. Yeah, no. And on to the next contestant. Well, God, I mean, but sleeping in my parents' bed, I mean, that's...
Right.
Wait, well, is it just their...
terrible.
You said their bed, so maybe I just take their mattress and I can bring it to my home.
Just do not remove that. Do not remove tag.
Right.
Or else-
I've heard about your situation.
Yeah.
You're in deep water.
I didn't even get to explain why I did that. I did it because I was so mad when I got that ticket from Pocahontas, not having a ring in her nose outside of the Tiger game. I just ripped it off.
You're really not
The
helping
shame.
yourself here.
The shame.
I'll edit that out. I just had to tell you guys so I could get it
thank
off
you.
my chest.
Can I pull you two for just a second?
Uh-oh.
You know,
Sidebar.
You don't listen to this.
I won't-
You look that way.
Okay.
You know, these questions, they've posed a lot of emotional trauma. I think, hear me out, we've got a case against him.
Oh, okay.
This could be good.
Does that mean cash?
So that
Oh,
money.
it means cash. It means money. And it means I'm still a really good lawyer.
Yeah. Hey,
That part.
man. Okay, you're good now, Andrew.
You can unplug your ears now.
I know sign language.
Okay, show us. Ah, it's open.
I don't know if the camera saw that, but he was giving me the middle finger.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm a
We'll
really
never
good lawyer.
know.
You can't prove anything.
Yeah. He's a really good lawyer, Andrew.
All right, folks, that is it for our show. I want to once again thank our guest, Mr. Josh Taube. You can catch him at Battle of the Mics coming up once again.
Yes,
Yeah.
February 16th at Mark Ridley's at 7 p.m. and it's battleofthemics.com.
Nice.
You guys got the
We got that
actual back
domain.
then?
Yeah.
And come
cool.
see our friends of the show, Floyd, Skippy, and Brad. They'll be performing,
Yes.
battling it out for $1,000, which is very nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a good in.
That'll be fun. I got to buy my tickets still.
Yes.
Check Luna out. 2 upcoming shows that I'll post on whatever I post this on Facebook a little bit later.
He'll be somewhere out there.
Somewhere out
In
in
the world
ether.
of the galaxy.
And my personal lawyer, Mr. Percy Constitution, thank you for being on the show.
I still feel misled.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. We'll have you on in the future.
Are you going to pay me?
I'll have guests that you can make some money off of next
He
time.
needs his money.
He's a really good lawyer.
He's a really good lawyer.
I haven't
really
slept in
good lawyer.
days, Mr. Walker. I need coffee. You're a very special case.
All right, and like we talked about before, we're going to have a couple songs to close out the show with Luna. And once again, thank you folks for watching episode 8 of the Andrew Walker Show, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Andrew Walker Show. And as we promised before, we're going to have a couple songs by our friend Luna. Luna, what's the name of the song?
Flashing lights.
Flashing Lights, folks. And take it away.
All right. through my light and soul. I see it, don't you know? And everything shows. Tonight, let's ride the riding up, up. I seen it, I feel it, light up, up, down this road. I can see the night flashing through my eyes, my eyes, my eyes. Light up, up the sky, up, up tonight, up, up. Ooh, oh, oh. Light up, up the night, up, up the night sky is coming tonight. You and me can be so free tonight. I see the light, light. You and me can be so free tonight. Let's ride the night sky. Oh, 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 oh,
Thank you. And so my next song that I'm going to be doing is called Ice Cream, and it's featuring Tommy Poppy. He has a part in there as well, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Wonder, wonder, wonder.
Wow. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. You told me you loved me, but then you went and betrayed me. Why did you throw away our love? We had some good times together. Why did you have to throw away our love? Why did you, why? 'Cause I'm melting through your hands like ice cream. I'm melting through your hands like ice cream. I'm melting through your hands like ice cream, like ice cream, like ice cream. I'm melting through your hands like ice cream. I'm melting through your hands like ice cream. I'm melting through your hands like ice cream, like ice cream, like ice cream.
Baby, you my angel, not a throwaway.
Throw away
Sweet like candy, baddest in the Milky Way.
the Milky Way.
Take a break like Kit Kat, pull you in this backseat. Let's pretend this is healthy. Never live, speak words with just a trace. My heart beats for you in any place. Let's just forget the past and kiss until we break free. I never meant to break you
Down, 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 down. You broke me down, 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 down. You broke me down, 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 down. You broke me down, down, down. You broke me down, 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 down. You broke me down, 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 down. You broke me down, 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 down. You broke me down. You filled my love and then you threw it away. Everything fell apart just like a mirror that breaks. I needed it true to stay. 'Cause I'm melting through your hands like ice cream. I'm melting through your hands like ice cream. I'm melting through your hands like ice cream, like ice cream, like ice cream through your hands. Thank you.
How am I sounding? Am I sounding okay? Because I feel like I'm super, not doing great.
All right, guys, so this next one is called Come On Baby. Let's get it.
Sitting up here thinking, where did you go? I'm sitting up here dreaming, how did this go? 'Cause I sang tonight and I'm feeling right. Every day I see you come out to play, and every single way there's something about you. So where can you go to be? I see every going craze you make believe. Oh, 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 oh. I feel the little jitters in my pit of my stomach. The jitterbugs are going up in flames. What you doing to me every time that I sing? I'm singing out loud to you. Oh, oh. 'Cause every emotion that I sing, I'm singing it loud to you. Oh, oh. So come on, little baby, tell me a little about your little self. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, little baby.
Thanks. I forgot to mention DSYG though. I gotta mention him. So can I do another one with just mentioning him? Like this is our Come On Baby with DSYG because I don't want him thinking I didn't give him props.
No, we can give him props right now.
Okay. I was like, and also we're gonna also say DSYG did Come On Baby. It's an amazing song. You guys go check him out. He's amazing.
DSYG, thank you for your service.
We love you.
Never forget 9/11 DSYG. All right, folks, and this has been episode 8 of the Andrew Walker Show. Once again, I'd like to thank my guests, Luna, Josh Taube, and our other lawyer dude, wherever he is, somewhere out in the ether. I think he left. I don't know where he is. Thank you for our camera operators and our director, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Hey,
Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy.
I just how it go, baby. Yeah, I did you wrong, but you know I just how it go. Check out, yeah, I did you wrong, but you know that just how it go, baby. If you really love me, then you would just play a role, hey. If you really love me, then you would just let it go, baby. I buy all the Dutchies when I walk into the store, down. If you really try me, bro, they shoot you with the pole. Oh my God, we gon' leave you bloody with a couple hoes, down. I'm in Kappa trackies, now I'm running us some racks, ayy. She said she gon' hold it down, but I know that she cap, ayy. If I pour that money, you know I'm fucking on this hoe. And I think you already know, but I don't care.
So I'm gonna get
Wonder.
Sorry, I need to get some water real quick. My throat's really, really dry, guys. I'm so sorry.